Hello, everyone, and welcome to 60 Seconds With. Today's episode features Dr. Samuel Kaplan. I'd like to start off by asking you, Mr. Kaplan, just who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? What does that mean?
Introduce yourself a little bit. What's your PhD in, and where did it come from?
Oh, okay. I'm Dr. Sam Kaplan. I got a PhD in mathematics at Boston University. Prior to that, I got a master's degree in math at Boston University. And prior to that, I got my undergraduate degree in math at UNC Chapel Hill.
Okay. What are some of your hobbies outside of the university?
So besides spending time with family, one of my favorite things is to play music, particularly piano, and compose new music.
Oh, nice. Regular Beethoven. How long have you been teaching here? Or in general, how long have you been teaching?
I started teaching college-level mathematics when I was 21, so that's 29 years. So I'm in my 30th year of teaching.
That's a pretty good long time there. What are some of your favorite classes or subjects that you've taught?
Oh, I would say my favorite semester teaching, I was teaching a course on real analysis, an upper-level real analysis class, which here we call Real Analysis 2, and a course on women in Judaism, and a course in the humanities. And to be able to bring topics from each of those three classes to the other two was very exciting.
Nice. That sounds very, very interesting. Now, before you started teaching, did you have any math-related jobs?
I taught at Duke University Talent Identification Program, which is a summer camp, math camp, and I've also taught at Appalachian State summer science program, which I don't think exists anymore. So I've done enrichment math courses starting when I was maybe 17 in the summers.
Okay. So speaking of other fields, what other fields involve math?
Well, directly the natural sciences, because they use mathematics to describe the various laws and patterns that they see in physics and biology, chemistry. Certainly computer science relies on sort of the logical foundation of mathematics and algorithms and proof. But I would say at least tangentially every field involves some level of math because it requires identifying and articulating patterns, making predictions, describing results, even if it's not always quantitative.
Okay. Well, what classes do you recommend for incoming freshmen? It doesn't have to be just mathematics.
Well, within mathematics, if for some reason you want to limit yourself and only take one math class, I'd recommend a statistics class. It's just useful as a citizen to be able to understand enough statistics to know when it's could be presented in a misleading way, whether it's in an advertisement or media. And I would recommend everybody take a class their first year that they're pretty much guaranteed to make a C in. It's one thing, it's humbling, and two, you want to challenge yourself while you're in college. So finding that class, whether it's a poetry class you're not sure you're capable of doing, or some physical education class you're not sure about, whether it's in the sciences, really push yourself as a student.
That's great advice. I wish I would have had that when I was upcoming. What clubs or events do you recommend for upcoming or even current students?
Oh, so for clubs, I recommend just staying as fully engaged as you can. So the first year, I would say yes to everything as a student. Um, Whatever clubs you run across on the quad, anything that grabs your interest, people you want to hang out with. Because you'll learn more about yourself. You'll get to meet a lot of people. And then your second and third year, you can start to whittle down to things that you want to focus on. But really having the opportunity not only to learn personally, but also to shape the direction of the university as a student is a wonderful opportunity.
Okay, my last and final question for you today is, just what is 2 plus 2?
Nobody's asked me that in a long time. So hold on just a second. I think it's 4. 4.
All right, well, thank you, Dr. Kaplan, and I hope you have a great day.
Thank you.